Today's bit of hatred from the Trump administration during Pride Month of all times is to take the name of a military service vessel, and it's a non-combatant, it's a supply ship, and rename it from a naval officer who was also a naval diver during a time of war, and change it to something else. They haven't announced who they're going to change it to. So much to expect from a draft dodger and from, people in the chain of command who've never served in the military. And again, we have a civilian government and a civilian controlled military. So you don't have to be someone in military history for those positions. It's just ironic that in the first administration, 45 could have changed the name of the ship before they ever put it on the hull. And it wasn't a big deal then. It just became a big deal now. And that's part of that. That's how you know it's not real. It's just hate-filled. Because since then, I've seen people posting in military groups that I'm in. All the way back a year ago, February of 2024, they were complaining that we shouldn't have Black History Month because it's disingenuous and it belittles the work of, or the service of people of all colors and genders. It's just hatred. It's racism. We know what the fuck it is. You're hate-filled. It's the same thing with DEI and the removal of it. It's people who can't succeed because, let's be honest, they didn't put the time, they didn't put the effort in, or they feel that other people, no matter what happened to get them to that position, it had to be because of the color of their skin or their gender. It could not have been because it was just their day. And that's where the hatred comes in. So what's going on is disgusting. Anyone in the military who sees this should really be reminded of that phrase. And everyone who was never in the military, first they came for the blank. Well, what we have here is a draft dodger who has in previous conversations said that a POW, highly decorated military officer who also spent time in political service, was a disgrace because he preferred people who weren't captured. That's the type of person that's the commander-in-chief. And there's plenty of people out there with their little MAGA hats who think it's okay because they will ignore anything as long as it's their guy in office. Portside politics, you can do better than what we currently have going on.